Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new around here. I'm so happy you're here. I am a homeschool mama, like my shirt says. My name is Cassidy. I have 6 children and currently pregnant with my 7th, who will be due here in just a few short weeks. As you see, I'm just going ahead and prepping the washer for mine and my husband's laundry. I do not separate our clothes. I just throw it all in there because it's usually about a load. And then I'm going to go ahead and prep my tea and get ready for our morning time routine for school. It's kind of like a morning basket, but not so much. I also will be pulling out some meat from our deep freezer. The children are outside getting their wiggles out right now while I do all this before we sit down and do our Bible time. And you'll see me select some books from our schoolroom to read, like poems and just like a short story. I'm taking it a little bit easier as we are getting closer to the end of the school year. We do year-round school, but I like to just kind of like take breaks where we slow down and change up our curriculum. So that's what we're doing right now. I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. And also, if you're not subscribed, we'd love to have you around here, so go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you're notified when any new videos come out. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be alright. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best, what is best for you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
Okay, so I had a little bit of some morning chores to do this morning, and then we did our morning Bible time slash like morning basket. And I'm trying to get back into doing that now that the school year is kind of coming to an end. We do year-round school, but when we get a little bit closer, probably the final week, when baby is due, we'll take a break until, usually we take a break 2 weeks after baby comes, but that just depends on what the delivery and everything will look like. If it's a C-section again, or if we do have a successful VBAC, and just what that kind of recovery will look like will depend on how long the break is. And I am super excited that this baby is due during the summer, because it gives us that kind of just more, I guess, of a time frame to break. So I'm excited for that. But since we're getting closer to the end of the school year, we're kind of just taking it a little bit more easy. We're still doing language arts and math. In the clip you see me going through just some books, like nature books and stuff like that. And that's probably kind of what we'll do for the next little while, I guess. We finished up our mammal unit study, and so now we're just doing more of a kind of just reading through nature books and things like that. So we're still doing science, and we'll go do nature studies, especially now that it's nicer weather. We can go outside, go on nature walks, things like that. So that's what our science is going to be. Put a pin in history right now. We'll still do it, especially because, so the history we use is Story of the World. So I usually will just like let the audio disc play, and then they'll like color and stuff like that. So that's still something that we can do maybe once or twice a week. We'll probably cut back, to once a week. But that's kind of what that is looking like, and just trying to get into like a normal routine as far as like homeschool is concerned, because, excuse me, the last few weeks have just been kind of funky, and so I think it's just time to kind of pull back a little bit, excuse me, and take it a little bit easier. So just creating like a nice, simple morning routine. So we did all that. Did some outside time, did lunch. Now they're kind of working on their own independent studies, and they'll do chores after that, like their afternoon chores, like mostly just cleaning up what we've done. While they're doing that, that's why I'm sitting here, because I'm getting overwhelmed, and being somebody who has ADD, I can get distracted very easily, but more importantly, I can get overwhelmed really easily by just like all of the thoughts of the things that I need to do, because it doesn't seem like there's a plan or a strategy with it. So I came up here to basically write everything that I need to get done, because I have, I feel like I just have like a whole lot of swirling thoughts in my head of like, okay, as far as preparing for baby goes, we really haven't done anything more in the nursery after I cleaned it and like went through everything. So we still need to like hang up the shelving, I guess it's not a unit, but the shelving stuff, so that I can create storage and like closet kind of space for the baby and for Asher, my youngest son, because they're sharing a room. And so I need to create some storage in there. I still need to wash his clothes. My friends are sweetly going to throw me like a baby brunch, which, kind of like a baby shower, but more just like celebrating and stuff like that. And I know people will just very kindly get diapers and wipes and things like that for us. And so I'm putting off getting any more. Like I got a pack of newborn, a pack of ones, and a pack of wipes, just so that I have at least the minimum when baby comes home. And so I'm kind of waiting until we do that, until we have the baby brunch, before I go and like really buy anything. And then I'll start really buying stuff, but there is still like a good amount of things that we have to get, and it's not like the big stuff so much. I mean, we do need to get the car seat still, and I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to get the infant car seat and the convertible car seat, or if I just want to go straight to the convertible car seat, because the convenience of the infant seat, I'm just struggling with that one. But I have, I can't find my Moby wrap, so I need to get the infant carrier. But I think other than that, like, we have the essentials minus like diapers, wipes, diaper creams, like those kind of things. And so I haven't done any of that yet. We still have the bedside sleeper that we have to put together, which I'm not in a big rush for that one because I still have like 6 weeks to go. But like the diaper bag, I mean, hospital bag, I still have to plan and prep for that. And my goal is to plan and prep for successful VBAC, but also just in case a C-section happens, kind of have some of those things ready to go. And I want to have a bag in our van just in case, because we're going to be driving. It's a 45-minute drive from my house to the hospital I'll be delivering at, because I would like to do a VBAC, and that is the closest hospital that will do it. So not knowing what this labor and delivery is going to look like nobody knows what it's going to look like. I just want to make sure that I have all of my I's dotted and my T's crossed, so to speak, just in case whatever happens, I'm prepared for it, and it's not like, yeah. So there's all of those things, plus I need to do my pre-registration for the hospital, and I think they're doing tours again, which would be really nice because I have no experience at all with this hospital whatsoever. So I need to do those things, and that's just like baby related. I have a dentist appointment to make for my daughter whose tooth is bothering her. Like, we went there, but basically it's too close to the nerve that the dentist, the pediatric dentist, wants me to go see an endodontologist. So, oh my gosh, I can't say this word. Endodontist. Anyways, a specific dentist to take care of that. And so I need to schedule that appointment. My oldest daughter is going to see her dad in 2 weeks, so I need to prepare for that to happen. Or no, it's like a week and a half, maybe a week. It's closer than that now. And then just like all of the stuff around the house, you know, I'm just kind of feeling a little overwhelmed, as you can imagine, with all that to be done. So I want to sit down basically and write it all out so I can at least see what needs to be done, start checking things off, because out of sight, out of mind, if I don't see and if I don't see and don't recognize that it needs to be done, I just keep putting it off, which is making me even more overwhelmed, because then it's getting closer and closer to these things needing to be done, and they're not done still. So I'm going to make a list of all of that. I also need to meal plan, and I would like to, so I need a meal plan, figure that out, do the grocery shopping and stuff for the things that I don't have that go with the meal plan. And I would like to prep a little bit, because I'm starting to just, I feel like the days are getting away from me with sports, and you know, the weather is nicer, so we're out doing more things, and then by the end of the day I'm so tired that, like, standing there trying to make dinner is a lot. As far as like pregnancy is, thank you, like, I'm so thankful to everybody who prayed and was just like encouraging and helpful and sharing their experiences as far as like the 3-hour glucose test goes. It was just reassuring, if nothing else, you know. So thank you to everybody who reached out and was praying for us. Everything is good. I passed it. I did have a really bad reaction after, and I'll put the video in the description, just like showing my 3-hour experience, my glucose experience. if that, if you're pregnant and watching this and you have that coming up, the glucose test, I would definitely fast. Whether they say you can fast or not, like, you're going to get a better result if you just fast and eat something like eggs or something before. Because I think it's like 4 to 6 hours before you do the glucose test, you're not supposed to eat anything. So I would schedule it earlier in the day and just like have eggs or something for breakfast without, something without like carbs or sugar. But I passed. Doctor's not concerned. He said my weight is still looking great. He can't tell if baby's head down or not, which, if you're wondering why I'm so concerned with that, my son, my youngest, was breech at 37 weeks and just caused a lot of which just caused some, worry on my part, and I kind of lost sight of the goal, so to speak, my goals, and a lot of interventions happened, which then led to a C-section. So I would like to make sure that he's head down, and just the earlier the better, because then I have a better chance of getting him head down using like spinning babies, Miles circuit, and just different positions, and making sure that I'm doing what I can to help encourage him to be head down. And making sure that I'm watching what I eat still and exercising, so that way I don't gain a lot of weight, so baby doesn't gain a lot of weight, because number 5 was almost a 10-pound baby, which also led to some complications. So with those being my last 2 labor and delivery birthing experiences, I'm just trying to be extra cautious. But so far, God has been very just merciful and kind to me, and it's been going well. I have started doing my hypno birthing, which is like a birthing technique, and it just focuses on the mind and controlling your breathing, controlling your thoughts, focusing on positive gratitude and things like that. So I use a mixture of the hypno birthing audio tracks on Apple, and then I also have the Christian hypno birthing app on my phone. Just because that's more about scripture and just more aligns with our beliefs. So I've started that. I've started my tea to prep, and then I'm almost 34 weeks. By the time you see this, I probably will be 34 weeks. I'll start upping my pregnancy tea, upping my walks, and then starting around 36 weeks, that's when I'll actually start labor prep, as far as the primrose oil and all of those things. Oh, and I'm already sitting on my exercise ball. So that is kind of update in what is going on around here, pregnancy and just life. And yeah, so now I'm going to make a list of all of these things. I also need to, because I feel like the last few videos are kind of, last week I pretty much took all week off, just because I felt like I had so much going on, and again, no clarity. I had no visual on my goals and what needed to be done, and just kind of feeling overwhelmed, and I kind of just retracted a little bit. And so I also need to make a list of the videos that I would like to make, and just kind of create some kind of schedule to help with that. If there's any video ideas or things that you guys want to see, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section, because that would help me with what I want to do and just prioritizing what needs to be done. But that's basically what it is. I basically just feel like this is a long chatty little update, but I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on, and why last week I didn't have a video, and just what is going to be coming. Basically, I have a lot of nursery projects. I need to paint the other thing I need to do is paint the dressers. That's something I want to do before he gets here. So basically that's what's coming up. There's nursery projects that I'm going to get done that I'll probably video, a labor prep video, packing my hospital bag and the van bag, and I don't know how they feel about like videotaping like the tour or recording. I don't know how they feel about like recording in the hospital or anything like that, so I don't know what that'll look like. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do a labor and delivery vlog type video. And then there's obviously like homemaking, homeschooling type stuff that's going on the daily, that there's some videos that I want to do too. Like curriculum we're going to be choosing. I love curriculum videos. It's a great way to learn about curriculum and stuff like that, and so there's a few of those videos I want to do. The baby is moving a lot. I'm feeling a lot of discomfort. Not pressure yet. I haven't experienced a lot of that, but there's a lot of movement and discomfort, which is good. I can feel him. He's moving, and that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and make a list of all the things that I need to get done and my meal plan, and then I'll go ahead and share that with you guys just so you can see, maybe give you some ideas, or just give you an idea of what's going to be happening here on this channel. So if you're not subscribed, you should, especially if you see the list and there's anything that interests you. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and I will see you guys back when I'm done. Okie dokie, we're all done. It took me about 20 or so minutes. I did make a call over to the hospital to see if I can do the pre-registration online, but I have to come in and give a copy of my insurance card and ID, I think, and sign some paperwork. So I have to do that, and I'll probably just do that before I go to my appointment this Friday. Yeah, and then I tried to call the endodontist, and they're closed on Mondays, so I'll have to call back tomorrow. So I did try to get those things done, but this is what I have. So up here on the top, I'm going to read it because it seems like it's kind of hard and I don't have to pause it so you guys can read it. So the stuff up here in black and some blue, because that pen was not great, is what just like general stuff around the house, and then this is like the baby stuff. So make Layla's an endodontist appointment. I'll have to do tomorrow. Meal plan, grocery shop, plant the outside plants that have been kind of just sitting on my porch for a while. Replant small house plants. I have 3 little house plants that I got that need to be planted. And then I need to create the baby brunch invite, because I have a Canva account. I can create it much easier, and obviously for free because I already have the account, versus them having to create it. So I'm going to do that. Plan school through the due date, which is 6 weeks. Plan that out for just like mostly as a guide. And then I also need to plan the videos and schedule them. Planning meal prep for freezer meals. This isn't for baby. This is just like for days that I really don't feel like cooking, or we're just busy or whatever, that I can just toss in. And then I need to create my daily/weekly chore list, just to help keep me focused on what needs to be done, like making priority and like that kind of stuff. I usually do that. I haven't done it in a while, embarrassingly. And then I also need to clear out my closet, because it's a mix of just, I mean, I just have like all of my clothes in there right now, not just like what I'm wearing. And so I need to go through and get everything out basically, and just have what I'm going to be wearing for the next, 6 weeks until I deliver, and then like postpartum clothes, and then everything else just get out of there, especially before I hit postpartum and I'm like, oh my god, I can't fit anything. So that's a huge goal that I need to do. And then as far as prepping for baby goes, I need to pre-register at the hospital, and I think they're doing tour, but I'm not sure. And then I need to wash the baby's clothes, hang the shelving. I have a cube, like a 4-cube shelf I need to put together. paint the dressers. I need to go through and choose what blankets. I have a pile of blankets over there. But I need to go through and pick out what is going to be, like, what I'm going to use for him. Because right now it's like all seasons of blankets that are baby blankets. And I need to just get out what I'm going to be using. Oh, excuse me. I need to wash the towels in the garage that I'm going to use for the van. Just in case I go into labor on the way. And then I need to get the swing and baby gear from the garage that I have in there, pull that out, get it all cleaned up and ready to go. And I also need to reach out to, I think there's like 2 or 3 friends that I have as like backup / like plan A, B, and C as far as childcare goes for when I go into labor. So my oldest is definitely old enough, she's 15, to where she can stay at home with the kids, and like this is her 6th sibling, so she definitely has like an understanding and knows what needs to be done, what and how I like things to be done. But I just don't want her to be overwhelmed or just like have all of the responsibility on her. So if I go into labor at night, obviously I'll just let her know and she can come sleep upstairs so she can hear the baby, my youngest, when he wakes up. And then everybody else is pretty independent as far as like morning time and stuff like that goes, and they'll just come let her know when they need her. So that's if I go into labor at night. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's that midday slump. And then if I go into labor during the day, then I want to let the 3 friends, we've already talked about it, so I'm not letting them know. But just have a plan who is going to have what kids at their house, because I don't want to overwhelm somebody with all of my kids and have, all at the same time. And they each have like friends that they would prefer to like hang out with during the day. So that's why I'm like spreading them out a little bit. I'll probably keep my oldest and youngest together because she will be the most helpful as far as him, like his schedule and stuff like that goes, and taking care of him. And then the other ones are pretty chill. So I just need to reach out to these friends either way. Sorry, I'm spacing out and just taking way too long to explain this. But I need to let them know what the plan is. And honestly sit down and, excuse me again, sit down and just figure out, have a call list and stuff like that, because we'll probably just like, I feel like the smartest thing to do is like once I'm for sure in labor, like once I know this is actual labor, we'll probably head out, because like I said, it's 45 minutes and I don't mind, like I can walk around or like go to a park or something and walk in labor there in the town. I have no problem being there early versus late. So as soon as I like know, okay, like this is definitely labor, contractions are happening regularly and stuff like that, because I'd rather be safe than sorry, basically. I would rather drive out there and it take a little bit longer, where I'm like walking around a park or hanging out or whatever, or it be a false alarm and have to drive back, then wait too long, have a baby in a van on the side of a road, because that doesn't seem ideal, So, and I'm not worried about like getting there in time for an epidural or any of that. Like I literally just want to get there and have a baby, in a safe situation. And mostly, like, if I didn't have the experience with number 5 that I had, then I probably wouldn't even mind having a baby in the car, because I feel like by the 7th one, you kind of know what you're doing. My husband has been joking since, like, baby number 3 or 4 about delivering and doing it himself. So I think that we have enough experience that I wouldn't like freak out and panic. It's not my ideal situation. I'm not trying to do it, but I'm just worried about the complications that can happen after. And I would prefer to be in a hospital, in a safe place that people can care for me and baby, if need be. So, better safe than sorry. I'd rather be there earlier than later. So that's kind of my plan. That's what I need to do. I've already done the meal plan list, and I'll probably, honestly, just do, there's nothing, I have most of what I need for this, and so to fill in the gaps, I'll probably just do like a Walmart pickup order, because that's going to be the easiest for me, especially because hubby can pick it up on his way home from work, or I can go get it tomorrow, depending on like the time that they have available. So that's probably what's going to happen. But this time, to help me, because this is what I'm used to doing, is like, so I kind of did this out of order, but dinner's breakfast, lunch, and I'm used to doing that and snacks. But I'm not going to worry about snacks right now, because I think the kids have been doing pretty good. The kids have been doing pretty good choosing their own snacks and rounding it out. So for dinner, Monday fajitas with rice and beans, Tuesday tacos, Wednesday ham and cheese, sliders with salad, Thursday tomato basil chicken pasta with salad, Friday sausage and potato with Veggie Bake. And I know it sounds, I always say bake because that's, you know, how I cook it, but basically what it is like the Polish sausage links, you know. You can use beef sausage, kielbasa, whatever your sausage preference is, but you slice those up, and then you cut up some potatoes, and I put in carrots and like little mini bell peppers just to give it some flavor. My mother-in-law actually uses Brussels sprouts. I'm not a fan, and especially during pregnancy, can't stand the smell of them. So I just use carrots and bell peppers to add like a veggie to it. And it's super easy. Like I put just a little bit of water just to help like steam the potatoes and make them softer. But like all of the juices melt together and it's so good. A little salt and pepper, and it's like the easiest, just such a good meal. Everybody in our family has it, like loves it. And we use it pretty regularly because it's like a super quick, easy, inexpensive meal to make. So we use it, you know, we make it pretty regularly. Anyways, and then Saturday is our like fellowship dinner that we have. It's like a potluck that a few families all get together, and we have dinner together. So I don't make anything on Saturday, but I'll bring something, either a side or a dessert. But because I don't know what the main meal is, I don't know what I'll be bringing yet, so I don't have a plan. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do teriyaki chicken and rice bowls, like with broccoli and probably some carrots and stuff like that. And then for breakfast, Monday, breakfast croissants, Tuesday cereal, Wednesday eggs, sausage and toast, Thursday oatmeal and fruit, Friday biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs. Saturday will be a family choice, because Saturday is the one morning that we all have together. We usually do a pretty big breakfast. Usually will involve like waffles, pancakes, eggs, sausage or bacon, something along those lines. So I'll let basically probably my husband choose what we're going to do. But that's our big breakfast morning. So I'll talk to them before I figure it out. But I have everything. If it's like a typical thing, if they want like eggs Benedict or something like that, then I have to plan ahead. But you know, family choice. And then on Sundays we always do oatmeal and like fruit or yogurt or something like that before church. And then for lunches we did we're gonna do turkey and cheese sandwiches Monday, Tuesday soup, Wednesday tuna sandwiches, Thursday mac and cheese, Friday peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Saturday bean and cheese burritos, the ones that my husband really likes. They're like fried a little bit on either side with garlic salt. He loves them. It's not a very healthy lunch, but that's okay. One of them. And then on Sunday after church, we always do leftovers. So that's my meal plan. As far as lunch is concerned, I just put the main course basically, and we always have a fruit and veggie on the side with whatever it is. With tuna sandwiches, it's usually like pickles and an apple or something. But and my kids have just been super into sandwiches, and I'm okay with that because they're super easy to make, and most of them can make them themselves. And then yeah, so we just have a fruit and veggie on the side. So that's my meal plan. That's my to-do list. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the invite. And I'll probably wait until hubby gets home and see if he'll hang up the shelving stuff. Anyways, I don't know if this video was helpful, but maybe entertaining or just giving you some ideas. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure you hit that bell. And guys, that's a wrap. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a lovely day. Bye.